Welcome to NeoNexus. Today, we're diving into the story of an aircraft that redefined what was possible in aviation. Imagine a fighter jet so advanced it could literally change the shape of its wings while soaring through the sky, adapting instantly to whatever the mission demanded. This was the Grumman F-14 Tomcat, a machine born from the hard lessons of the Vietnam War, designed to rule the skies and protect the fleet. The Navy needed a plane that could land slowly and safely on short carrier decks, but also had the speed and agility to intercept high-altitude Soviet bombers at supersonic speeds. Straight wings are great for low speeds and tight turns. Swept wings are built for speed and stability at high altitudes. The Tomcat could do both, seamlessly shifting between these two extremes in a matter of seconds. Grumman's engineers created a plane with variable geometry wings, a technological leap that made it one of the most iconic and recognizable aircraft ever built. The F-14 became the symbol of American naval air power for over 3 decades, serving as both a guardian and a deterrent. Its silhouette, wings wide like an eagle for landing or swept back like an arrow for speed, was unmistakable and awe-inspiring. Packed with advanced systems from a powerful radar that could track multiple targets to a unique 2-person crew, every part was designed for air superiority and survivability. But what truly set the Tomcat apart was how all its groundbreaking components worked together in perfect harmony. It was a symphony of hydraulics, electronics, and raw engine power, giving pilots an edge in any situation, from dogfights to long-range intercepts. The F-14 required a dedicated second crew member, the radar intercept officer, just to manage its complex weapons and sensor systems. This is the story of a marvel of engineering, a lesson in ambitious design and innovation that starts with those incredible moving wings and changed the face of aerial combat forever. The F-14's most famous feature? Its revolutionary variable sweep wings, a true marvel of aviation engineering. These wings could swing automatically between 20 degrees forward and 68 degrees swept back, all thanks to the sophisticated Central Air Data Computer, which was ahead of its time. This system allowed pilots to concentrate on flying and combat, while the computer precisely adjusted the wing position for optimal performance in every conceivable situation. With wings spread wide, the Tomcat could fly slowly and land safely on carriers, or outmaneuver opponents in a dogfight, showcasing its incredible versatility. When speed was of the essence, the wings swept back, reducing drag significantly and allowing the plane to break Mach 2 with ease. The engineering behind this was mind-boggling. Massive pivots, a one-piece titanium box, and powerful hydraulics moved the heavy wings with precision. Maintenance was a complex and challenging task, often described as a nightmare, but the payoff in performance and capability was undeniably worth it. The Tomcat's variable sweep design gave it a split personality. One moment a stable missile platform, the next an agile dogfighter, ready for any challenge. Other jets were either fast or maneuverable, but never both. The F-14 was a rare exception, excelling in both areas. The F-14 could adapt to any mission, whether it was air superiority, fleet defense, or reconnaissance, making it the undisputed king of the skies. It could outturn smaller fighters and outpace the fastest interceptors, a testament to its superior design and engineering. This versatility was unmatched in its era, setting a standard for future generations of fighter jets. The Tomcat's wings made it a legend, a symbol of innovation and power in the world of aviation. Powering the F-14 took serious muscle, 2 massive afterburning turbofan engines. Early Tomcats used Pratt & Whitney TF-30 engines, which were powerful but notoriously unreliable. Compressor stalls and flameouts plagued pilots, especially during aggressive maneuvers. The engine's flaws led to accidents and gave the Tomcat a reputation for being difficult and dangerous to fly. The Navy needed a better solution, which finally arrived in the mid-1980s with the General Electric F-110 engine. The F-110 was more powerful, fuel-efficient, and, most importantly, reliable. With these new engines, the F-14B and F-14D models became the aircraft they were always meant to be. Pilots could finally push the Tomcat to its limits without fear. The heart of the beast was now strong and dependable. The F-14's 2-seat cockpit set it apart from most fighters. Up front, the pilot flew the jet. In back, the radar intercept officer, or RIO, managed radar and weapons. The RIO's AWG-9 radar could track 24 targets at once, at ranges over 100 miles, a game-changer in the 1970s. The pilot and RIO worked as a team, one focused on flying, the other on fighting. This division of labor let each crew member specialize, making the Tomcat more effective in combat. The two-seat design was a direct response to the increasing complexity of air combat. As technology advanced, splitting the workload made the F-14 a true hunter. The partnership between pilot and Rio was the secret to the Tomcat's success. It was human-machine teamwork at its best. When the F-14 entered service in 1974, it was unlike anything else in the sky. Its sleek, aggressive lines and imposing presence immediately set it apart from other jets of the era, capturing the imagination of pilots and aviation fans alike. Its main rival, the F-15 Eagle, was built for air superiority, but the Tomcat was designed for fleet defense, a role that demanded both power and versatility. While the F-15 dominated the skies over land, the Tomcat was the guardian of the seas, protecting aircraft carriers and their crews from threats far beyond the horizon. The F-14's AWG-9 radar and AIM-54 Phoenix missile let it engage targets over 100 miles away, before the enemy even knew it was there. This advanced radar system could track dozens of targets at once, giving the Tomcat an unprecedented edge in long-range combat. It could launch missiles at 6 targets simultaneously, a terrifying prospect for Soviet bomber crews. No other fighter of its time could match this level of firepower and coordination, making the Tomcat a true force multiplier for the fleet. Compared to Soviet MiG-23S, the Tomcat's variable sweep wings and advanced avionics were generations ahead. These wings allowed it to adapt to any speed or mission, giving it unmatched agility in dogfights and stability at supersonic speeds. The F-14 was bigger, faster, and carried a more potent arsenal. Its sheer size and power made it an intimidating sight, while its weapons load meant it could take on multiple threats at once. Even later fighters like the F-16 and F-18 couldn't match its range and interception power. The Tomcat could fly farther, stay on station longer, and respond to threats that others simply couldn't reach. The Tomcat was a specialist, built for a demanding job. Its two-person crew, pilot and radar intercept officer, worked in perfect sync, managing complex systems and making split-second decisions in the heat of battle. Its unique combination of wings, crew, and missiles made it a legend. The Tomcat's reputation grew with every mission, earning respect from allies and adversaries alike. It carved out its own niche in aviation history, becoming an icon of American air power and a symbol of technological innovation. The Tomcat was the fleet's ultimate shield, standing watch over the oceans and ensuring the safety of those who sailed beneath its wings. The F-14's real-world service was even more impressive than its Hollywood fame. In 1981, 2 Tomcats shot down Libyan Su-22S over the Gulf of Sidra, proving their combat prowess. In 1989, Tomcats downed 2 Libyan MiG-23S in a high-speed aerial duel. The F-14's superior training and technology made it the top dog in the sky. During the Gulf War, Tomcats flew combat air patrols, escorted strike aircraft, and performed reconnaissance. They even shot down an Iraqi Mi-8 helicopter with a Sidewinder missile. Beyond the US, Iran used F-14S extensively in the Iran-Iraq War, claiming numerous air-to-air victories. The Tomcat's radar and Phoenix missiles dominated the skies. In the right hands, the F-14 was one of the most effective air superiority fighters ever built. Its combat record speaks for itself. The F-14 Tomcat was retired from the US Navy in 2006, replaced by the F-18 Super Hornet. Its retirement marked the end of an era of bold, complex engineering. The Tomcat taught engineers the potential and pitfalls of ambitious design. Its variable geometry wings and powerful engines were both marvels and maintenance headaches. These lessons shaped future aircraft, which now prioritize reliability and simplicity. For those who flew it, the Tomcat was more than a machine. It was a badge of honor. The bond between pilot and Rio created a unique culture of trust. Today, the F-14 remains one of the most beloved and recognizable military aircraft in history. It represents a time when aerospace design dared to push boundaries. The Tomcat was a true engineering marvel and an icon of the sky.